No, Queeny. You see, because you're big and careless too, and you have the teaching certificate, and you make sure you teach your dirty life, and that's why you get blinded. But nothing like Queeny. Queeny, there is nothing you can say in this world for you and Shay look like somebody in the argument here. If I me like me shut my stinking mouth, the tone in the argument favor nobody. Remember, Queeny don't know nothing about me, so Queeny can't cuss. Queeny just express herself, but the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Queeny can't talk. Cause remember, that's what Queeny is for. Queeny can't talk. Queeny don't really like Shay. Queeny don't really like Shay. And if Queeny understand what me I talk about, Queeny wouldn't even open her mouth and cuss. It's true. So Queeny can't cuss all she want cuss. Remember, Queeny don't know nobody on the app. I'm not bringing down Shay Sharon Smith. This is not a problem, dirty hole. This is not a problem. Don't block them so quick. Let me explain to them because they need to hear. Don't block them so quick. You talk about bring down Shay. Then what Shay and Jaden do? It do Shay justice. Let me ask you a question. Is it doing Shay justice? It not do Shay justice. And this is what I'm talking about. You see, when you can't get to no own way, when you like when Shay degrade herself because someone is sitting behind the phone and depend, yeah, girl, go down Emmanuel Road, go down Emmanuel Road. No, Emmanuel Road need to go down. And I tell Shay already, I say your choice of words make you seem carnage and wicked and evil. It's true. So when you say Queeny, because Queeny don't know nothing about me, because Queeny is an enabler and Queeny don't want to hear the truth. If Queeny like Shay and the relationship is meaningful, you that take your woman in hand and say, babes, none of that. So what? Queeny sit down in the corner and Queeny don't know nobody on the app. Number one, Shay and Jaden I should have never friend. Because Queeny still not like Jaden. And Shay know. Shay know say Queeny not like Jaden. When Shay make the voice recording and say, oh, she ate Jaden, me eat him, that show up Shay on the app. And that is what I'm trying to tell her. Don't use certain choice of words when you and certain people are go at it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. So we're adding that if Queeny intelligent enough, Queeny would know and understand what me I say. Queeny can't cuss nobody on the app. Queeny cannot cuss anybody on the app. Oh. Yeah, Queeny cannot cuss anybody on the app because they not take accountability. A blind a lead blind. A blind a lead blind. Because if me say to Queeny say, when you take Shay in hand, yeah, but take Shay in hand behind door, but in public you support her same way. So what kind of in hand you could have take her? Una too careless for couple. Una careless for couple. And it's just the truth. And that is the truth, Queeny. Una careless for couple. Yo! You could have never there with somebody and have them a drag back into the public. Shay have family, Queeny. Me don't know you have a chicken or a child. Not even a dog. Shay have a family. Later on in her old age, she have them pick me for answer to. But as I say, you're big and careless. And it's just the truth. If anything about what people are saying about Shay hurt you, you would have make Shay avoid the internet for sometimes. Even when you can't tell her to do it, you avoid the internet. If Shay don't have a support system in the background, she go quiet. So make your argument make sense. Make your argument make sense. Eh? That's why people don't respect on the union and the app. We don't have nothing treasure. So when people are talking about bring down, the truth is always a bring down. The truth is always a bring down. Me talk to Shay go, me talk to her come. Me talk to Shay go, me talk to her come. I was the first to tell Shay avoid everybody on the app. Queeny, where were you? Where were you, Queenie? Where were you? When I tell Shay, say, Shay, you walk out too much. Where have you been? If I tell Shay, say, why not turn on your phone, Queenie, and you and Shay play a match? Why not go into the bedroom and leave Shay in the living room and you and her sit down for life? Why would not keep on one another company? Why only in a union as couple and live on the app? So what time would I get for yourself? Eh? These are the things would I like for ask you, Queenie, before you even open your mouth and talk. Cause you like to buy out argument. And at this me tell you like to buy out argument. What kind of time would you get? What kind of time would you get for reason in a union? Come now, man. Before you even jump up and start talk, what time would you get? Because your wife up on the phone more than how she spend with you in the relationship, Queenie, and that's just the truth. But you have to take the little time where you get. So what is it going to be, my baby? Because when people tell you the truth, and these are the things, let me tell you something, Queenie, and I disrespect to the union, you know, me just a call out what me say. So you might feel like me I disrespect the union, not realizing that it's the truth, it's on the net. We don't have no together time, because even when you go to have dinner, your wife is on the phone. She had a live. Which is most important in the union? And that me want you work out before you open your mouth behind her again in another who are ours. No more Gladys night with the pips. Me want you work out that. That little part there, me want you work out. The internet will get more recognition than you in the relationship. And for such, your woman can always be in argument with everybody on the app every single month. And you sit down in the background, a cheer around. You not feel lonely? Me just say, you not feel lonely? You not feel like nothing missing? I just ask me and ask you. You notice I'm not cursing or anything, because you're up in your feelings for the truth, you know. That much me notice. You see, oh, you are your woman still. You see, when you touch the truth, you want to show the true colors. Because none is there to shadow it. So it not look away. And these are the same exact thing. Why me ask you, what's your time like in the union? Because you jump up on a class, people, you know. And you know, sister, you live under class. Because you jump up on class, people, and me ask you some important question. She married to the net more than you. The net is your mate, Queenie. Queenie, before you jump up and cuss me, why were you calling down the phone when Shay there Jamaica? What is it that you don't trust Shay with? Her mouth or her crutches? Because you jump up and cuss, you favor fool in the relationship. You favor fool in the relationship, Queenie. Honestly, because the argument that has been talking between you, Shay, and Diamond this morning, me I will tell you the truth. It sounds weird. Why were you calling down the phone? If you and your woman live a foreign and she come out here, why were you worried? I can't obsession this. And I can't too much love. So I'm asking you that because you tend to want to be rude. And I'm not being rude with you, I'm just asking the question that the internet ain't asking. Because you see, when me come a fight, first, I'm going to come with some important question to ask, you know. Because I have to ask these questions to know how to channel you are. You understand me? So for you, I try to style me, Queenie, which me I tell you the truth. Me want to ask you, why were you calling down the phone if your union so strong? Remember when you turn on the app, when you look inseparable. So why? Me not go cuss you, you know. Me not go cuss you because you're my brother woman. So me not go cuss you. At least me go show you a little respect for Shay. Yeah, me go show you a little respect for Shay. Because me know you not like nobody. Yeah, so me go show you a little respect for Shay. So I'm asking you all of these things before you open your mouth to me. You can't open your mouth to anybody else, but me I ask you these. If you're uncomfortable, come out of the relationship because you're not getting any attention. And for such, you cannot talk to Shay as to when she's wrong. You cannot correct her. You have to defend her. They never ask you these questions, but I will ask you. I never ask you these things because me don't know, Queeny. Me don't know why you leave your work, come sit down behind Shay for cheer around. That one next thing me I ask you. Why you leave your work, come back for Shay, drag you in a mix up. When you were working, let me say this, you were gaining a lot of respect from the app, Queeny. But now you come back, come sit down behind her at cheer around. You think that look good? Before you even argue, I just ask me, I ask you. Wanna really I go say to people, these are the stuff me I tell you about, but you not listen, you not hear, you not like when people talk the truth. Everybody who Shay draw close to Queeny, she and them kick off in the worst way. And you have not said to your woman, say, babes, make we run a year without being friends with anybody. Let me be your friend. Anything you have to talk, let us build conversations in the background so till the audience get involved. Let us talk about relationship. Let us do something positive. Shay, tell me the truth, Queeny was a teacher. Anyway you fall short, she could have backed you up. But no, Queeny have you a leader. Where is the teacher certificate? Why Queeny have you a teacher, Shay? Where is your certificate, Shay, for you to be teaching Queeny? These are the stuff me I ask Queeny. Me not cuss your Queen. Because the world expect me to go down Emmanuel Road. Me not cuss you. Me just ask you. Can remember you have a cattle and 1,000 hills and life are going for you, but you live on the app like crazy in a pure bangarang. Yeah? So me go a foreign una there now. And una torment. So me want know. Them can't say my pick side. They cannot say my pick side. They cannot say my pick side. Nobody can say my pick side. Because Shay and Jaden don't affect me in no way, shape or form. Shay and Jaden, they are internet buddies. After gigabytes done, I don't remember any of them. Me not tell you that. After gigabytes, after me turn off this, I've gone back to the real world. This is make-believe. So them can't say my pick side. Me not jabas, cause no side no there for pick. The two of them are nastiness. The two of them are nastiness. Shay have a union and a family to uphold and respect. Jaden have no life. Jaden has no life. You understand me? So what kind of side in this to pick? After me no nasty. After me no nasty. The fact of the matter is why it sounds like me I talk down to Shay. It's because when Shay came to Jamaica, she has been advertising Jaden as her brother long before she came to Jamaica. And this is the positive part where screen recorders not going to get. When Shay, this is why you have to be hard on Shay now. When Shay came to Jamaica, and before she came to Jamaica, she has been advertising Jaden as her brother, defending Jaden. You ever seen nobody defend Shay on the app yet? Oh, Shay become defenders of the earth. These are the stuff me I talk about. And when Shay stood up for Jaden, when Shay came to Jamaica, Shay never gonna look for her picnic where she not say in her how much years. Good God, man, my child would have to meet me at the airport. Me and my child would have to hang out. Jaden, me I come to you. But me and my child, these are the stuff that you should do in public all when you not mean it. Come here now. Come here. So una say my pick side, right? So when you come and you advertise Jaden in such a way, so till you walk and defend and even shed tears to Jaden, which him not dead. And in return, you are going to come now. That's a mild argument. You understand me? Oh, me Jaden. Me eat the boy. Shay, it make you look like you is nothing but a wicked, dirty, nasty, germsy, drunk crow. And that Queeny need for all you accountable to. Certain things you don't say. You understand me? Certain things you bite your lip. You know you just bite your lip. Yeah, because some things when I have to say about him, you see, I would not even say it because it's going to make me look bad instead of make him look bad. That's what I'm talking about. But no, Queenie, you see, because you're big and careless too, and you have the teaching certificate, and you make sure you teach your dirty life, and that's why you get blinded. But nothing like Queenie. Queenie, there is nothing you can say in this world for you and Shay look like somebody in another argument here. If I me like me shut my stinking mouth, the tone in that argument favor nobody. And it's just the truth. One not like when people talk the truth. One not like when people talk the truth.
Yeah, mom.
Remember when you walk and chat everybody now, from the down to the baby and suckling to the nursing home. Yeah, no, it's true, people. It don't look good on Queenie. If you're in your feelings, I don't give a rat's ass if you are in your feelings. Because number one, me don't know you from nowhere, you don't know me from nowhere. And you walk and eat everybody. Remember I only eat me first. Oh, remember I only eat me first. And it's just the truth for sure. I have Queenie, I have dirty heart. I have dirty ways. It's true. Una like when people tell you the truth. Una quickly jump up and want people defend una. And you know Shay is a liar. You know Shay lie. Shay lie non-stop. You know Shay is a liar. You know that I could attack Shay for telling me that, oh, and some gunman them I send out it and threat and blah blah blah. You know when Shay stopped talking that is when I came on my program and I took and I said, Shay, come here. Or is you alone here that about the boy them? Queenie, you know say Shay is a liar. And that is one of the things when I like people draw me in a people argument. You know how long I could have kick off on that? You know how long I could have kick off on that? So when I see Shay sitting and talk about, oh my God, Jesus, I know Shay is a liar. And Queenie, you is just as liar, Shay. And I saw the tone in the house and the tone made for each other for true. The level of wickedness and witchcraft. It's just the truth. So when you go talk, correct Shay, you can't open your mouth and say anything. I could have kick off with Shay right from this, you know. But I say no, it's not even worth it because the internet, at least the internet, it's not even worth it. Because you don't do that. You don't do things like that.
What?
And the same thing Jaden come back and say, you tell him so. So that is why I said, Shay, why are you alone always hear the things them to come forth and say? You see, we're Queenie now only accountable now.
Alright.
Me not have no secret for Shay. Me not have no secret for Shay. These are the stuff I've been talking about. That is why me not say nothing, Shay. Don't draw me in your mix up. But when I want me sit down every day and kiki kaka, me not lie, me like Shay. Me like you of course, but right and wrong. And I spoke to you about this several times. And Queenie sit down in the background with a teaching certificate. You understand me? And don't even say to you, say, remember me, you know, there, Shay. A Queenie should have tell you all of them something, you know. But Queenie ain't doing shit. All she's sitting there back on the pan, you want no say, you chat too much. And it's just the truth, you chat too much. With all due respect, Queenie, you chat. She have pitney, you don't have nothing. She just advertised her big boy. Only for soon you drag her up on the app. It doesn't matter about who cares, Queenie, it is just the truth. The truth is the truth. At the end of the day, the child of a growing youth. And she might act a particular way because she hurt. You did it as her backbone. You back her up. Babes, my gone. Find somewhere go. And all you can say is who cares. That's all you can say is who cares. It simply means say you're just as careless as Shay. And as Shay alone careless, you careless too. It hot when when your partner can't tell you the truth. If me have a careless boy sitting with me right here, so right now, him gonna say to me, say, yo, done that man, I am careless. And you have the certificate of the who's and ass behind the lady. It's you have the who's and ass. You sit down every day and watch them and drag your woman and it don't hurt you. That is the problem. It don't hurt you. Jaden have nothing for lose. Shay got a family. You don't have a family. Shay is your only family. Protect her. You don't want to hear this. And then when you're done, you come from the upper, you cuss people and tell people, oh, you qualify. Eh? And you don't want to hear these things. You think if you not support Shay and nastiness, she not going to take it? You think Shay are going to do a nastiness and tell us that babes do not support me? No one knows you not even do life on the app. And you have everybody in an argument. Every month Shay and somebody in an argument. And them dry in it because you're there in the back of the pan. You know them long. And all they can say is who cares. Take accountability. And this is the reason why the internet are dragging like that. Because who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, she has a family. She has something to live for when she get old. She might not conscious now, but she's going to be later on. You understand me? What life una live if you can support Shane and nastiness like this and you enjoy the fact that people are dry like this? It simply means you not live good in the house, Queeny. Me glad you come. It simply means you not living good in the house. You can't convince the net say you live good. You not live good. If me and my man live good, me can't do certain things in front of him. Me can't even talk certain way. Me can't even run certain joke because respect due. Who respect who? None of you. We not see no respect in the relationship, and that is just the truth, Sister Queeny, Brother Queeny. Me not know where your name. It's just the truth. No disrespect, but if you want to take it as disrespect, so be it, Queeny. Cause you're just as careless as Shay. You're just as careless as Shay. Me talk to Shay already. Be careful how you cuss certain people when you and them at it, because you're gonna look like you're gonna look like you're ungrateful. And that's how Shay look. Shay look like a big, dirty, stinking, ungrateful, good for nothing. It's true. That's how she look. And I spoke to her about this. But you say, you Queeny, you could have helped her. You could have helped, but no, you sit down there, a chair around. Then you think she not gonna take the chair? You think she not gonna take the chair? Me don't know how you find it fitting for not do life and sit down obedience in one corner like you're under punishment. Eh? Like you're under punishment. It don't look good. If you're a woman and you love her, remember her family. You don't have nothing to live for. You don't have nobody ashamed with your attitude. She does. She does. So when you come about who cares, it now make it look no better. And this is the problem that we're having. This is the problem that we're having. Because who cares? The kids cares. You see, the kids, they do care. So when you and she don't care, remember that the kids, they care. It's not a case where you can do that little something. So you're running because the truth licking at your back. What you say? What you say? Who Shay really respecting in the marriage? You are the internet. Answer that question and get back to me. Just answer the one little question, the Queeny, and get back to me. who share respect in the relationship. You are the app. It's when you answer that, then we accept who cares. God bless you and I wish you a good night. I might come back on if I feel like big up on yourself, African people, and I hope Shay get the message.